Hi, I'd like to start the show with a song. New you. This song is being offered by Dwain Hoeppner to creation for those wanting to establish a real connection to the real universes. It's like a beginning, first steps to sincerely show the real guides, universal guides, that you really do want to have a connection to get real guidance and a real education, what life's all about, why we're here. And it's like a person can sing the new you song for 15 minutes to themselves each evening before they go to sleep and see what life shows you in your dreams or in your waking state. Today we have Dean Val of Nations United Universal University with us, and we have Lila, and we have maybe
Claudie.
Sandy, and
Claudie.
oh hi, and Claudie, a seer involved with the new presentation too. So today I was thinking we could talk about this new presentation for anyone that might be first hearing about it on this Blog Talk Radio connection. There's so much about this Blog Talk information that's very important about what life's about, why we came here, and we're trying to share this new presentation. I'll read just a little bit of one of a paragraph of one of Dwain Hoeppner that goes by Dwain, the great writer, on his books of the Amazing Romantic Adventures. This is a little bit in Book 6 of Your Dream Visions. The world of humans has become so much more judgmental than realistic. I am constantly judged by what I write and say, which is fine, but the reality of saying and writing something does not always give a proper explanation of what is being presented. From all that I am writing and telling others, the basic and bottom line is I am providing real guidance. So this is what this new presentation is presenting. It's real guidance. And there's so many things involved about different realms, like the physical and the astral and the causal and the mental and the etheric and a deep dark border and real universes where we're all actually real beings of light, free beings. Here we're on a prison planet as slaves to aliens. I guess the ones that are mainly have us enslaved is the reptilians. But anyway, maybe our Dean Val would like to talk a little bit about this new presentation that's being offered here in creation. Val, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Tim. Yeah, let's start with, it's a real challenge for us on our side to present this because there's actually nothing that relates to here on the planet or in creation that relates to anything that we're presenting. So that's our challenge. How do we relate this to people? So we start with, Dwain decided to start with the environment because, well, most people can at least consider the environment. So it's something they can relate to directly because it does. The weather relates to them. The food grown here. It's something that's up front there for them. Whether they support, the planet and the green growth and clean air and clean food, that's another thing. But at least they can relate to it. So we start with that. And then I'm reading here off Dwain the Great Writer .info. And this talks about the New Presentation Foundation that he established, which is a nonprofit, 501c3. It's another way for us to be normal people and have people relate to us. We have a nonprofit. And here in the beginning it says, wake up with us. We support and preserve the wonderful and real all-natural environment supporting us. We are wonderful worldwide educators. And then you can go to worldwideeducators.com to find out more of what the projects are about, what we're doing in the world. Our real focus is all is the natural environment for all. So the focus is more than actually the environment, but that's where we start for people because we are all over the place, all over the galaxy, you could say. We are aware of what's going on with the other planets and universes and life levels. So that's kind of cool for some people. That might attract them and give them a bigger view right then and there. Right here in the physical, we're interested in real food, real water, real air, and what makes sense, because these things support us. The children are the future now. The children are the future with what you decide now. You are the answer, real guidance, and a real education from the real side life is, like no one else. So and here again, there's more. Recognize the real you as a free being of real light. Sing the new you, and become more aware. Become a real community sponsor. There is a website you can go to besides DwainTheGreatWriter.info. You can go to www.thenewpresentation.org. It's www.thenewpresentation.org, and NU is spelled NU. And another one here that is current here is turfclub.club. Turfclub.club. And that's the one where it talks about the rainforests and developing and creating rainforests and helping the world to offset what's going on with all the fires, especially right now. I just read, Tim, that there's fires in Angola, South Africa. You look at the fire map, it's just red. It's a big block of red. And there are even more acres being burnt than there are in the rainforest, in the Amazon. And it was mentioned, too, that even Siberia, the Arctic, Alaska, these places that are normally not, they don't have anything like wildfires, and these places are on fire, too. So there's obviously something going on funny here. And we're not political or religious or spiritual or metaphysical or transcendental or anything like this. But we just tell it like it is. We're just sharing what's going on. And the new presentation is the format that we use to present at this point, present what we're sharing. And also we cover, well, basically the whole thing is becoming more aware, if you want to just give it a total bottom line. It's about becoming more aware, and that in itself will help a person. It will benefit the person by, they'll be able to make better choices. They'll be able to see what's going on around them. They'll actually have a better survival position here and in other levels. And we are multidimensional. We do, like I said at the beginning, we cover all of creation. And that's basically in a nutshell there. I know Claudie's on too, and I think she has probably something to share too with that. Are you there, Claudie?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Would like to share a few thoughts about what's going on in the Amazon. My partner that I work with is Sandra, and she was working on trying to cool the water by contacting the elementals there and talk to the elementals that travel in the wind to ask it to slow down, one, for that hurricane that's out there in the Atlantic, and two, to cool down the area so that this fire can be extinguished or put out. And we were hoping for rain. Not hoping. We were making a deliberate effort to bring rain to the whole series of fires along the Amazon River. We do this at night when we sing the new you for 15 minutes at night and 15 minutes in the morning, and we place our intention there that this fire or this hurricane or whatever calamity is on the earth at the moment be extinguished or put out. It's a simple little thing to sing you. And
wonderful.
Gives you a chance to communicate with nature. All the nature that we have on this planet that's left. We have to preserve it, protect it, and help it because it sustains us. So in doing this kind of effort to help the planet and all the 8 billion people living on it, we have nowhere else to go. So we better take care of our home and keep it clean, no chemtrails, no GMO foods, no poisoned water. The more that we work or put effort into it, and you can go on the internet or hear it on the news of people, children especially, trying to save their planet for their future. It's a short time that we have. Oh, you say 70 years is a short time? Yes, it is. 70 years is a very short time. But a lot can be accomplished and done with this opportunity presented by Dwain, the great writer. His books are available. You can get a lot of hints and comparisons with the real world with the literal world. The literal world is made up from our ideas that we have agreed to. If we change our agreements, we can change our environment. Thank you.
Thanks, Val and Claudie. Yes, this is very important stuff that we're trying to share about life.
Okay, I think Ariana's on too. Are you there, Ariana?
Yeah, hi, this is Ariana. But like Claudie was saying about the elementals, I had thought of that, and then it slipped my mind. Must have been aliens. But ever since I was 3, I've had a connection with the undines, the elementals of the water, and I need to get back in touch with them. And it's something we can all do, is to send out love to them and help them direct towards that. And I did see that hurricane on satellite, and apparently some dark forces are sending it up towards the Gulf, towards Florida. But meanwhile, there's a bunch of dust coming in all the way from the Sahara. They've been sending waves and waves of the Saharan dust storms into the Gulf. And some of it has gone into Arizona, some into Arkansas, and making people sick and everything. They want to make their country green over there again. So that's one of those reasons. But if they would just dump it in the Atlantic, it would be a little better. Anyway, yeah, that hurricane, maybe we can help the SIPs are the air elementals. Maybe they'll also help and overcome what the dark forces are putting out to control all these weather situations. Mother Nature should be able to come back against all that. That's what Dwain had said. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be focusing on that too. Thanks, Claudie. Talk to you later. Bye. I'll be on standby here.
Great. Thanks, Ariana. Is there anyone else that wants to mention anything about the new presentation? Okay, then let's discuss some stuff about what Dwain is presenting. I'll read a little bit more from New Book 6, Your Dream Visions. He says, I have always worked with this world, and I am still doing it. But what I am presenting relates to real freedom, and not just getting ahead financially, which will only last momentarily. Another psychological position people have set up for themselves is to where they go for the big ideas and let their belief and faith be in the background to take care of itself. As a person relies on others to take care of them with their belief, with those who know nothing about the true reality, one is keeping themselves asleep to better possibilities. This information that Dwain is providing, these hints about life, sounds like we've all been through thousands and thousands of different lifetimes, experiences, and we come to what we are right now. This opportunity, this new presentation being shared by the wonderful worldwide educators to help people get out of this human farming prison planet. Sure, we would like to have clean air and clean water and good, healthy food to be healthy beings in the physical. But we're having this cause that the reptilians are doing on this earth, this little speck of dust in the physical realm. They have all kinds of ways that they're enjoying torturing, making humans suffer through wars and controlling mankind in so many different ways. They poison our air, they poison our water, they mess with natural food and make it not healthy like it is naturally. So we're having to deal with all these things in this physical realm that we all have to go through, experience to have a comparison of what isn't real in the real universes.